Hello. So I decided I would try and record a league with this sort of meme cultivator amulet list that I got the 5-0 with, just for fun. So my whole idea here, I don't think this is optimal. I was just trying to play for cultivator colossus because I was trying to get the impression of what it feels like when you resolve this card. So this is sometimes something I do when I'm doing testing is I play a lot of copies of a card more than I think is optimal, just to feel what the card is like when I cast it, so that I have a better impression of what situations I want to use it in. So some changes I've made to this list over other lists I've done is third Castle Garenbrig to help facilitate the Cultivator Colossus, and yeah, I put a Ghost Quarter in the sideboard just because I didn't actually know what to do with that extra slot, but probably should be something else. Okay. So this hand can make double amulet into cultivator colossus. So I don't know if this is a keep in the abstract, but uh, we're here to cast some cultivator colossus. So well, let's do that. So I'm gonna lead on the sagas. That sets me up for turn 4 colossus. Um, It's possible turn 3 I might like play the Dryad and sandbag some lands, though sandbagging lands might be a little bit dangerous against a deck full of Furies. The Dryad might not be surviving. So maybe play the third land just so I can guarantee out the Colossus on turn 4 with the double amulet. Do some silly things. Uh Yeah, so I'll. Huh. Do I want to play the Grazer? So I have the game plan of just Colossus on turn 4. And I'll have double amulet, so Grazer might be something to produce mana like after. I guess there's no reason to play the Grazer because like the mana is the same. Like when you have I'm gonna have amulet next turn, so it's the same mana next turn as I would have with or without Grazer. Um, the difference being whether I have more mana if I wait till double amulet. So yeah, so I'll wait, try and set up just sort of a silly combo turn. And this Grazer maybe lets me sandbag a land, because I could just let the double. Like, I can play the Dryad next turn off the bounce land, and then just. If the Dryad dies, next turn I make double amulet, I Grazer into Colossus, draw a million cards, get a million untapped triggers. So yeah, and I also get to make a construct this way, which isn't really what this game is about, but I guess isn't nothing. So Cultivator Colossus is taking the place of something like Karn the Great Creator, and I think in this particular hand, it is looking considerably better than Karn the Great Creator would look in this same position. Because if I get to Cultivator Colossus with 4 or 5 lands in hand, and 2 amulets, I can't imagine my opponent is surviving my next turn. And I don't think they have enough permanents. Like, they're gonna have to hit like, Dark Dwellers into Dark Dwellers to like actually kill me this turn, which I don't think they're gonna be able to. I don't think killing me this turn is realistic for this deck. You know, maybe they get to fairy bounce the saga. That could be a problem. Okay, this just is nothing. So even if they Fury the Dryad, we're just going to do silly things. So getting to start right off. Oh my gosh, triple amulet. Okay, so we're getting to start things here with a very silly colossus draw. And I'll leave the grazer in hand. It'll help me afterwards determine what I'm doing. I mean, I can just make a million Primeval Titans too, but let's resolve the Colossus for the meme. I mean, this, like, I could just be making triple Primeval Titan right now, so there's... Oh, the Colossus actually dies because I have no lands. That's funny. The trigger is all that really matters anyway, though, so... Okay, so... let's put these triggers on the stack. Guess we'll go face. Yeah, so, like, Colossus didn't matter. We had the Primeval Titan win anyway, but if we didn't have the Talari West, this Colossus would be winning the game for us here. Probably will want some blue mana in there. Maybe a red and a white. Return my bounce lands to my hand. Play another Cultivator Colossus. I'm not even going to bother to make any more mana. And you know what? Just for fun, let's cast another Cultivator Colossus. Because we are here for the memes. Okay, so against this deck, I like Engineered Explosives, take out all their tokens. Don't think there's anything else I'm really looking for. I'll cut a Zuza, maybe cut a Cavern. Maybe cut one Saga, since there's probably like Force of Vigors and things coming in. Can't cut Cultivator Colossus. That card is too powerful. Maybe cut a Summoner's Pact, since we have the extra threats. Summoner's Pact becomes less important. Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna play the meme league, we gotta go for the meme. We're playing this league with the assumption that Cultivator Colossus is just a broken card, and that you want to play as many copies as possible. Okay, so this hand does make a turn 3 Primeval Titan if we draw one. Due to Castle Garenbrig. It's like, you can think of each of these, like Amulet, Castle, and Grazer, or sorry, Amulet plus Vestige, Castle, and Grazer each are +1 mana, so that's a turn 3 Titan. Getting in there with a Phyrexian Golem token. Interesting. Okay. So I think I'm gonna just lead on Amulet. Next turn, I think I want to Grazer plus Transmute. So yeah, so I'll Grazer here. It does mean if I draw a Titan, I won't be able to cast it. But we are setting up for a turn 4 Cultivator Colossus. So we'll go turn 3 Castle Garenbrig, turn 4 Cultivator Colossus. Because, you know, Primeval Titan is just not good enough. We have to go for our memes. So I can use Simic Growth Chamber so that I have 4 lands or possibly 5 for the Cultivator Colossus. I mean, like, notably, Cultivator Colossus is being better in this spot than Primeval Titan. Is this card just actually good? Am I, like, calling it a meme and this card is just, like, actually just a good card, Amulet? Like, at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, is this just a good card? How many cards am I going to draw here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just casual 12 cards drawn at 12 land drops. Yeah, Cultivator Colossus is broken. Pick him up. Solved the format. Alright, see people for next round.